What's going on, guys? It's Chap. Today I'm going to go over how I made $478 trading the NASDAQ. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the last video. Thought I gave out some decent sauce and, we're going to do it again. But here's a P&L for anyone wondering. Bam, 478 on the day. Just on one account right now. Scaling up. Thought I'd scale up this way. Should take a payout next trading day, next winning day. So that's pretty dope. But yeah, we're gonna get right into it. So coming to the market open, we had a pretty obvious bias. I wanted to see a couple of conditions play out. We had some nice conditions overall. We had Asia highs, London highs, and overall daily gap from Asia open. But that was not the draw for today, as we were displacing from, we had an S&P with this high, previously high, and I believe ES traded like a 4 hour or something. But yeah, we were displacing out of this previously high, obviously disrespecting bearish or bullish, excuse me, and just continuing to respect bearish all the way down. And yeah, coming in a market open, traded into the 2 hour, and we just decided to obviously just respect, bearish overall at 2 hour, and then disrespect bullish. So just continuing to apply my bias until proven wrong. And I've seen a lot of people take a trade out of here and fail. And why did this fail? Well, the simple answer on why this failed was because this is just a low resistant low. This isn't like a swing low. This isn't like a proper low. Like, there's no gaps in this leg. There's zero gaps in this leg. Like, we're obviously trading towards, previous day low, and on top of that, we left this Asia low yesterday, giving us just more confirmation for shorts. So it's like a lot of people, and I made a video about this on my TikTok, a lot of people tend to just, sorry, my recording cut out, but a lot of people will tend to just pattern trade. They'll see, whatever it is they're applying. Like, I trade one of Blake's models, so it looks something like this. You trade into like a high time frame liquidity, and then you wait for the inversion and then trade an unfilled gap, just like right here. But people are pattern trading this overall. They're literally pattern trading this entire move when this is completely invalid. There is no gaps in here. There's no reason for price to run higher when we are obviously just continuing to respect, bearish overall, disrespect bullish. That's exactly what happened here. So pretty much we had a 630 open high, or 630 we opened higher. After we opened higher, we had this 5 minute. I wanted to look for shorts out of this 5 minute. It got disrespected, but then we had this 5 minute and this internal 5 minute high. I was looking for this to be a protected high. And why would this be a protected high? Well, because it already got traded to. There's no reason for us to trade back to this high. I mean, sure, we have this internal 5 minute high that could get swept, but when we are respecting bearish, there's no reason for us to trade back to these highs. That's why continuation models are very good, is because they are protected highs constantly. This is a protected high. If this gets traded into, most likely I'm not going to trade into it until we have a reaction out of it, and then take a continuation just to get that confirmation, right? Because at the end of the day, you want more confirmation, right? Taking continuation here, not through here, but that obviously goes through conviction and how confident you are in your draw liquidity. So like I said, we traded this 5 minute high. This 5 minute fair value gap like barely held, it looks like just by like the littlest amount, but it doesn't really matter. I traded off the 4 minute and that 5 minute internal high. So as soon as we traded to that, instant displacement. And what made this trade just absolutely beautiful is when we traded into this, or after we traded into that 5 minute high, we had this 2 minute IFVG. What made this so perfect, the cherry on top, absolutely beautiful. I don't think you can see anymore because it got traded to, yeah, but you can see it on the 2 minute. Once we inverted this 2 minute, we wicked down on this low on the 5 minute. Let's try to give you guys it like this. This was the candle. We created equal 5 minute lows, swing lows, which is like right here, as you can see. So got my entry in right around at the, I put a limit order sell right at the entry, and then I put my stops just at this swing high right here. Damn. So I had really good risk reward, and then I traded to that swing low. So it was just overall an amazing trade, and that equal 5-minute lows was just the absolute cherry on top. We went break even at the equal 5-minute lows just because, that's just a really strong draw. And overall, just ran straight to TP. I believe I took it on MNQ. I gotta log into my broker, but yeah, that's a trade. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Like I said, you guys just gotta understand where is price trading to, right? Because a lot of people just see these conditions, right? Asia highs, London highs, the weekly gap, and they want to just take longs, but they're taking it off nothing, and they're getting zero confirmation that we are bullish. We are obviously bearish here, obviously displacing towards these draws. And when you pattern trade like this, you're just gonna get absolutely fucked. So that being said, thank you guys for watching, and yeah, stay tuned, subscribe, all that fun stuff.